Hello, this is New Vision TV. I am Lynn Komjisha. A popular saying has it that behind every successful man is a woman. Bobi Wine, a local musician, real name Robert Chagulanyi, who has found new popularity in politics after winning the Chadondo East Member of Parliament seat, can testify to this. Now, New Vision TV looks at the woman who stood behind him, shaped him from his bad boy ways into a Member of Parliament. It is close to impossible to mention Bobi Wine, real name Robert Chagulanyi, without his wife Barbie, real name Barbara Chagulanyi, coming into the equation. Currently, the couple hangs in a new air of popularity after Bobi Wine won Member of Parliament seat for Chadondo East in Wakiso district. However, the victory to this seat has since been credited by many as efforts largely from the wife, Barbara Chagulanyi. It has been a journey that has brought them to this place. Call it a story of a bad boy and a good girl, the church girl and the ghetto boy, now president. Barbie, a humble girl from Muntungamo in western Uganda, went against her parents' wishes to marry a supposedly bad boy from Kamocha, a slum in Kampala. To her, it was the marriage of her dreams. Well, perhaps her father envisaged a churchman to date and later on marry his daughter, and not a musician whose life rotated around media reports that he was using drugs. He did not deny that he was a Muyaye and kept the company of Bayaye.
I don't regret anything, because if I didn't go through that life, I wouldn't have become the man I am today. I wouldn't have learned through it, and I would not have the moral authority to caution the young men and women about the dangers of a reckless life. I lived it, I learned through it, and now I want to teach others.
Barbara Chagulanyi has written a lot about her relationship with Bobi Wine in a book, Memories of a Village Ballet. The couple for years has enjoyed the love from the media, especially after their greatly publicized wedding on August the 27th, 2011. The tattoo of her husband on her back is another thing that speaks of her character and devotion to the man she vowed to spend the rest of her life with. She casts the semblance of a caring, responsible woman. A mother of 4 children, she runs a youth-focused NGO and family businesses. The couple complement each other. She runs all the family businesses. Well, he is musically inclined. During the rallies, she showed courage, standing by her man despite all, and pulled a trick off her sleeve in kneeling down to thank voters during the last campaign. Sometimes not all appears rosy for the couple. There are thorns to pick out as well, such as media tales of Bobi Wine's use of drugs and infidelity. But Barbie has shown resilience to stand with Robert Chagulanyi despite what waves may come their way. With more popularity to husband's name now, more eyes are watching to see what will become of the couple, how they will adopt this newfound fame, and what change is likely to bring into the lives of this couple. You're still watching New Vision TV, and now for Pearl of Africa series, we take a look at the shoe bill. The most prominent feature on the shoe bill's body is its beak. It is large and shaped like a shoe, which is the reason the bird is named shoebill. New Vision TV's journey to the Uganda Wildlife Education Center sought out this beautiful bird, and we have a report.
A shoebill appears quiet most of the time, but it can produce sound by clapping the bills, which is a way of communication. This bird is covered with blue-grayish feathers, and its neck is relatively short and thick. The shoebills are noted for their slow movements and tendency to remain still for longer periods of time. Uganda Wildlife Education Center harbors an adult, which is kept in a cage with other birds. A zookeeper, Dan Mirembe, says this bird is known for its bill, which looks like a shoe.
We have a variety of birds that are being kept here to work. And some of the most significant and outstanding birds that we have is the shoebill stork. The shoebill stork, they are classified to be some of the birds which are critically endangered. And they are only found in Africa and only in 5 countries. So Uganda is one of the most privileged countries that inhabit them. So from the previous census that was carried out, it was found out that Uganda has a population of around 300 individuals, and Uganda has the biggest population. So the shoebill stork, it is also known to be prehistoric, and it's known to be related to the dinosaurs. And what makes it to be called the shoebill stork is because its bill is like a shoe. So that's where the name originates from. So you can either call it a shoebill stork or a blue whale-headed stork. So they're in the same classification with the marabou stork, which is commonly known as Karoli and others.
These birds feed on reptiles, but here at UWEC, the shoebills are fed on more than just reptiles.
So we basically feed it on fish, and their most preferred fish is lungfish, but they can also feed on other animals like small reptiles, snakes, and frogs.
Shoebills can survive more than 35 years in the wild, but in captivity, their lifespan increases. They are said to be the most endangered species. That is why you could find them in very few countries in Africa, such as South Sudan, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Uganda. For more Pearl of Africa stories, visit www.newvision.co.ug. I am Ruth Naseje.
And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more of your updates on your mobile, on your desktop, on your tablet, anywhere on the go by visiting www.newvision.co.ug. I am Lynn Komjisha.